Another episode of Latte Talk,
Because we talk a latte.
and I guess we don't have enough platforms for us to talk at.
No, we do. We do. We're here today at Laughton's Deli on Main.
Yes,
So
very recent. Very
very
recent.
recent. Yeah, just opened. Just opened. I think they did the soft opening 2 weeks ago.
Awesome.
This is 145 Main Street. We know because we actually sold the building.
Yeah.
So
Well,
this
you had it. You were
is
had it up for a
so
while,
cute.
and it
Yeah.
looks awesome.
It looks
Their
so
turnaround
cute.
was really good.
They have coffee, deli. They have local honey, you guys. They actually, the
I do
bees
love
are
local
from
honey.
Lawton Ranch.
Really?
So when you're looking for local honey, have you ever
Yes.
learned about that? Like
No, I
you get
buy
less allergies.
so the only thing I ever put in my coffee if I put something in it besides like a half a packet of sugar is honey. But it's
Oh,
for
that's
that
right, that's
reason
right.
during those change of weather times, so you are acclimatized to the pollen and whatnot. So you
right.
have to get the local
Yes.
honey. So I go to farmers markets, and
Good
the
idea.
honey I have in my house is always local honey.
I love that.
Yeah.
So this does say that it is, I want to say, Adam, where does it say that it's in Woodland? It says the label says it's produced in Woodland, but in talking to Bobby, who owns Lawton's Deli, Ripon,
Oh,
I'm sorry, in Ripon.
That's the opposite direction.
Adam looked at the bottle.
That's a little bit of the opposite direction.
Yeah.
First time Adam's ever led us wrong.
But
We're
we,
gonna market
we believe
that.
everything he says. So we believed Woodland, now we'll believe Ripon.
It is really Woodland.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
just labeled it wrong. Gotcha.
So, but the bees are actually at the Lawton Ranch, which is in Jackson. So
Right.
they're very, very local honey. So $6 a jar. It's
Yeah.
amazing. We got some when we came for the soft
I might have to buy
opening.
some actually. I think I'm out of honey as of
Oh,
today. So this is like a
no.
perfect timing.
It's a oh.
So when it happens, man.
Yeah,
This is so
yeah.
great. So a
Yes.
great deli, because well, they just lost the deli in Jackson Main Street, which was Motherlode's Deli.
That's
They
right.
moved over
That's
to
right.
Cedar Hill, so this was like a prime time for them to open something.
perfect.
And this is my first time being in it, and I like it. It's
So
very
cute.
quaint and cozy. It's kind of like the ones you see on movies where
Yeah.
it's that local deli
Yes.
scene, and they come
It's
in,
super
everybody's
comfy.
gonna come,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, it's very comfortable. So Bobby is an amazing cook for anybody that knows this. I mean, she at Lawton Ranch, she does catering and all kinds of stuff,
Yeah.
and she is such a good cook. So we're so excited. This was a really great fit for her to
Yeah.
have. Okay, so we're getting a backstage tour at Lawton Deli, and we're gonna go back and see where all the magic happens. Come on. Hello, Mikey.
How are you?
Say hi to the world. You're on Latte
Hi, how
Talk.
are you guys?
Yeah, so this is great. I love that this is, sorry, Bobby. So this is where all the magic happens, right
Yes,
back
it is.
here. Okay, good. You have your own mini split. That's good for when it gets too hot.
It's a little hot having all these machines.
Yeah, this is smart. I love that this is where you're doing it. That's awesome. So you guys serve sandwiches, salads. Today's special is cheddar and broccoli in a sourdough bowl. You guys make sure you come down.
Very delicious.
Yes, what, tell me, oh yeah, yum. What other, is there any specialties that you have?
If I had to say there's a specialty, I would say the tri-tip sandwich.
Oh,
Because
here, I'm
I
sorry.
make all the
You
tri-tip.
should have a mic. You can hold this.
Thank
I'm
you.
sorry.
I would say the tri-tip sandwich because I make all the tri-tips homemade marinated.
Wow.
Pretty good.
I love that.
That's pretty good.
awesome.
And the chicken pesto. I make the chicken too, so both of
Oh.
those are very good.
So chicken pesto, is it like a dish that you can say, I'm going to have this and I want chicken pesto? Is it a salad? Is it a sandwich? What's the...
It's a sandwich.
Oh, okay.
It's chicken breast on a sourdough with a pesto sauce, tomatoes, and spinach.
Yum. Okay, awesome. And then what are your hours?
We are open 7 to 3 Monday through Saturday.
Okay, awesome. And this is Lawton's Deli on Main, you guys, 145 Main Street, and we're super excited. Thank you so much, Mikey.
Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, family decorated, family run. You'll always see people in here, and so.
Well, yeah, the
it's
door's
really-
been revolving ever since we sat
has,
down. I
yeah.
don't think anybody's not walked in
Yeah.
or out of this place in the last
That's
5
right.
to 10 minutes. So that's awesome.
Well,
But-
and when we're on Main Street, a lot of people have said, thank God there's more food
Yes.
venues coming on Main
Oh,
Street.
yeah.
So yeah,
I agree.
this was a really great idea.
I think they need to start making it towards more into Jackson and start getting that population posted up, which I believe it has been happening.
think so, too.
10 Cup Bistro, the wine bistro that was in Plymouth, they've moved down to Jackson
Oh,
now.
I love that.
And
Not
so-
only, so we've talked about the main event being
Yeah.
for sale right down the street.
Correct,
Well, it just
correct.
sold.
Oh.
And so the main event, I just saw something the other day that like the new buyers have already like torn out the whole inside,
Really?
all the way down to the brick, all the way around.
Nice.
It looks awesome. And so I'm
Bring
excited
that
to
old
see.
style back. That'd be cool.
Isn't it fun though, like to
Yeah.
see Main Street being
Yeah.
reinvented? Yeah,
Like
it
almost
is.
like, yeah. Oh, that's
What's
what you're
it
gonna
going to
name
be?
I love
What
that.
is it going to be called? Saloon
My
1848.
and that's kind of funny. My favorite pub that I used to go to in San Diego was Old 395 because it was on the Old 395
Oh, I love
highway,
that.
and it was a little Irish pub that they did the same thing. They bought this thing over and ripped it all the way down to what it originally was, and that
So cool.
I can't wait for that. I always like the history
Saloon
of places.
1848 on Main Street, Jackson.
Yeah.
I mean, that's going to draw people that normally don't even
for
go to a
sure.
bar.
Oh, for
like
sure.
if you're just in town and you're, you know, because people love our historic downtowns.
Yeah.
And you're just touristing,
Yeah.
and you're gonna go in there just for that reason.
For
That's
sure.
really smart, really,
sure.
really smart to do that. Like where you're not just drawing the locals, you're
Right.
drawing everyone
Yeah.
because it's kind of a tourist attraction. You know,
we are a tourist town.
We are.
Like, we do have a ton of things, which that's as crazy as when you get into our town, you don't realize how much is around it until you leave
Right,
it.
right.
Right. Everybody always wants to go adventure and see all these other historical things somewhere else. There's a
Yeah.
ton of historical
So
things
much.
here.
Yeah.
Which is great because talking about history, homes have history, and we have a lot of homes coming
have
up
history. We do.
down here.
Yes.
What do you got going on right now?
We just listed a property on New York Ranch Road. It's almost a 3,000 square foot,
Mm-hmm.
3-bedroom, 3-bath, 2-story home. It's on 5.62 acres.
Wow.
It is a diamond in the rough.
Yeah.
So it does. There's nothing like super crazy about it. Like you don't walk in and it has like insulation falling down
Mm-hmm.
or anything, but like it just needs updating. It just needs someone to come in and love
Yeah.
it. And so really great property. It's funny because when you're driving by, it's actually in a super great location.
Yeah.
And the acreage though goes up behind it. So like you don't even see, but there's like a flat area at the top of the hill that the current owners were thinking at some point in time of making that like an ADU or something.
Right.
Which I just learned. So I was just on a legal, it was a legal Zoom call on this
Real
week.
estate.
Yeah, real estate this week. And it was on like common lawsuits with disclosures and that sort of thing. And
Yeah.
one thing that this attorney was talking about was that even in your area, like let's hypothetically say that your CC&Rs or your HOA does not allow you to have an ADU. With the laws that have passed in the state of California,
Yeah.
it's pretty impossible for them to restrict you from having an ADU
That's
on your
awesome.
property. So no matter where you are in the state of California, if you wanted one and you're like, crap,
Yeah.
I lived in a
Right,
an environment that we can't have them,
Right.
whatever it is, it's going to trump those.
Which is super cool because us being real estate agents, we actually have an app
right.
to help you understand where the sizing
Yeah.
and how it's going to fit for an ADU on your property. And that's not even the only thing it does. It actually can help you buy the perfect ADU build
It'll help you
as a
develop
package
it.
deal
Yeah,
to
like
bring
you
it
go
into
in
your
and
property.
create it
Yeah.
and like design it.
Right.
And then it's really, really cool.
Yeah.
So yes, if you hit up your local realtor for that, we do have that ability.
Yes.
And if they don't, call us because we do.
Because we definitely do.
Yeah.
I was actually doing it with the guy that I had down at Citrus Heights that we're in contract with right now, and he's looking to do ADUs.
Oh, I love
and
that.
so we were playing with it a little bit more, and it's pretty cool. But a lot of them in that city areas, right? Less than an acre build. It's about 800 square feet. It's about the biggest you
Yeah,
can go.
yeah.
So, but when you come down here with 5 acres, and then you might have my listing up
Right.
on Climax 17542 Climax Road, which is in Jackson still.
Oh, I love that.
They have 2 acres there. Now it is again behind a little bit up on the hill, but if you build a pad or you put something
For sure.
together, it has the ability to show and kind of design something maybe a little bit bigger than 800 square feet.
That's awesome. No, it's really fun. And then we have the potential of a commercial property coming up for sale
Yeah.
here on Main Street again. So we're in the works with the owner right now on that. So stay tuned for that. There is a lot is happening in Jackson right now. I mean, I know that like with real estate and homes and
Yeah.
interest rates, people are kind of pausing for
Yeah.
a second, but commercial's booming.
Yeah.
This is the time that I feel like the economy has come back. Things have come back enough in this last year
Yeah.
that people feel comfortable enough now to actually start investing in themselves and in their community
Agreed.
again.
And what's crazy is you're still looking at it. The buyer is still outnumbering the seller
Yes.
3-1.
100%.
So that means to the buyer standpoint that these home prices, which there was a statistic put out that the the prices of homes are probably about the lowest they're going to be, maybe a little bit lower going into the end of this month, but the interest rates are probably where their standpoint at.
Got it.
So at any point in the next year or coming back in the new year, which also the statistic shows too, January is the most open escrows and February has the most closed escrows.
that's interesting.
So looking at that kind of statistic, if you're starting in wondering and want to start looking into it, October, November, December is probably the best time to start looking
right.
into homes,
Yeah.
because we're at the lowest point we're probably going to be
Right.
going into this year. Now, what's going to happen after that? Again, nobody's got the crystal ball, but
Right.
if you're not in it looking at it right now, or you're not pre-approved, or you're not working with a lender,
Right.
by that time that it comes, when you start looking at it, you're going to be back 2 months.
Right.
And then when those houses come back up, you're like, shoot.
Yeah.
Do you want to be the person that's going to shoot, or do you want to be the person to be like, thank God I made that decision?
Absolutely.
Right?
Absolutely. And speaking of sales, if you are a commercial owner
Mm-hmm.
and we are very excited for what we're doing in commercial world right now.
January.
And if you are
January
looking
1st.
for anything in leasing, selling, buying commercial, we are very excited to be diving headfirst into that market.
Head
So,
first.
yeah,
And if you're
and-
looking for any rental opportunities, you got to hit up Divine.properties. We're
Yes.
coming up with a bunch of rentals coming up that
We
you can
are.
look forward to start into that home buying process, or just somewhere to live, right?
Yeah,
That's a great website to use. It's going to be able to work with you. The team is awesome. Your team is awesome.
Thank you. They are awesome.
They'll be able to get you things. And we have some homes coming up too that
do.
might need some tenants in there for family and also multifamily as well
right.
too, which would be awesome.
Now, we would be remiss if we didn't tell you that coming up on October 31st, while you know it's Halloween, it's also big game night.
Yeah.
Ooh, here we go.
Football, baby.
Do your ghost sound.
Ooh.
Okay, I did it.
You did pretty good, yeah.
And I didn't even have to do a machine gun.
No, I love it. Yeah, I will never ask again.
You can't throw that on me.
Yeah,
You gotta
yeah.
let me YouTube how to do a machine gun sound. Anyway, so big game night, October 31st at Argonaut High School. JV starts at what, like
5:30, yeah.
Varsity at like 7.
7.
Big game, guys. This is a big deal.
This is where it's packed, so you
It
got to get in
is.
before it is. You can pre-buy tickets now on GoFan. There's going to be a
Yes.
bunch of sites for you to do that. We use GoFan. There's going to be QR codes
Yeah.
all over the school and sent out on Parent Square that you guys can
Yes.
start buying them. I would definitely recommend purchasing them earlier and not later, because it always is a packed
Yes,
house.
yes.
And if you're somebody that's trying to decide whether to be Halloween trick-or-treating or going to the big game, don't worry, we got you covered. We are doing a trunk or treat
Yes.
in the auditorium, or not the auditorium,
In
in
the
the
parking lot.
stadium parking lot of
Yeah.
Argonaut High School. So you can do both. Dress up, come out, show your biggest freak, and make it happen.
Yeah, and your kids can trick or treat. So because this has been something that I'm like, oh no, this is a conflict, right? So you're like, oh, that's okay. We don't go to the big game. Well,
Yeah.
guess who does? The entire community. And if people
Yeah.
are at the big game, who's handing out candy at their house? So now
That's
listen,
a great point.
There's
That's a good point.
There's 2 trunk or treats happening. So you can hit up the trunk or treat at the Call Church.
Mm-hmm.
They always do an amazing trunk or treat. And then also the trunk or treat at the Argonaut Amador football game.
Yeah, and then come and show out your pride for Argonaut. I know Amador also does one too. The downtown rally is this Thursday night,
Oh, it
so
is.
definitely come out and be a part of that. That's always super fun. Now, have you heard of the downtown Halloween for Jackson yet? Because usually they do it. When is that?
It's on the Halloween day.
Is it also on
Yes,
Halloween Day?
Yes, it is.
5 p.m.
Always at 5
So
p.m..
what's great is you can bring your kids down here and then go watch the varsity game if you wanted to.
That's right. So I grew up going in the Halloween
Oh,
parade.
yeah, for
and
sure.
we talked about this last year, remember?
No, we were at Dandelion Days.
No. We started. So you guys, we started our podcast last year.
Yeah, but
in
we didn't do a
October.
walk of it, did
No,
we?
we didn't, but we talked about it.
Yeah.
And I used to win the parade. I won as a bumblebee. I won as an angel. Oh, I won as Cyndi Lauper, and my sister was Madonna. Yeah, I have an older
Wow.
sister that's an artist, and
Do
she
we
used to
do we
our
have pictures of
costumes.
all that?
I do.
Of
No,
course
we're
she
not
does.
posting them. Yeah, so
We're gonna get him at him. That's okay.
anyway, you guys, thank you again for
Yes.
joining us for Latte Talk, and we will see you at the next
Cheers.
event.